and Anthony Davis for their incredible service here. There's no player that played as big a role to our 17th championship than Anthony Davis, who's also a person of incredibly high character. So those three guys are Lakers for life, and just want to thank them before we start. And thinking about today and what it means, Luka Dončić joining forces with the Los Angeles Lakers is a seismic event in NBA history. The reason I say that is because we have a 25-year-old global superstar that's going to get on the stage of the most popular and influential basketball brand on the globe. And I think when those two powerful forces come together, it brings basketball joy to the world, because that's how Luka plays. He plays with joy. And if you think about kids in Barcelona or kids in Buenos Aires or children in Shanghai or Sydney, they're going to be wearing a number 77 Luka Dončić Lakers jersey and bringing joy to basketball just like he does.
Hey, Luka, there's the video the Lakers put out the other day of you noticed somebody was talking to you in Slovenian during a game in 2019. It's Kobe, and you turn around, you have the moment with him after the game.
He was talking Slovenian, so I was like, who's talking my language? And I saw Kobe, and I was like really surprised.
And just think, how do you go from that to then now joining the Lakers with LeBron James, and just thinking of the legacies of those two players and you having the chance to be the next one?
Well, first of all, I remember the exact moment that happened. It will always stay, in my mind. It was an amazing moment. Just for Kobe to know my name was amazing for me. And, I just wish Kobe and JJ were here to see this moment. I'm excited about this new journey, and happy.
Luka, welcome to Los Angeles. I'm curious, what's your reaction been the last 48 hours to some of the comments coming from Dallas on your way out the door to join the Lakers?
I'm just excited, to be here to start this new journey. And obviously, at some point I knew this was going to happen, but I would say I always take the high road. I had my amazing moments in Dallas with all my teammates, coaches, and the most importantly, the fans. They always supported me, and it was an amazing journey.
Reaction to being able to now play with him, and how do you think that's going to work for the two of you guys on the court?
It's just like a dream come true. I always look up to him. There's so many things I can learn from him, and I'm just excited. Just to learn everything, and now I get to play with him. So it's an amazing feeling. I mean, everybody was surprised, so you can imagine how surprised I was. I was almost asleep, so when I got a call, I had to check it was April 1st. I didn't really believe it at first, and it was a bit shock. It was hard moments for me. It was home, so it was really hard moments for me, especially the first day. But as I said, I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey.
You've been a fan of LeBron. You've talked about it for a long time, but he's also been a fan of you. What message did he reach out to you with? Was it a text? Was it a call? What was that? And how did that fuel the way that you think about coming to LA as well?
Yeah, he called me right away. He was in New York, so he called me right away. And we didn't talk much because, he said, I understand what you're feeling. But that was really nice of him just to call me right away and welcome me to LA.
How are your feelings toward the upper levels of the organization, or the decision to trade you?
Well, that's their decision, so I have no comment on that. They made the decision. I don't know why.
There was concern that, beyond this summer, or that there's a chance you might not agree to the Supermax extension. Did you or anyone on your inner circle indicate that might be the case?
Absolutely not.
Feel you have something to prove?
Obviously, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Win the championship. You don't come here for nothing else than championship. So I have everything left to prove. And the goal is to win the championship.
Luka, I know you had about 13 games as a teammate with JJ in Dallas, and just wondered what that was like for you, the relationship that you formed, and then your thoughts about playing for him as a coach.
Yeah, first of all, he couldn't move at all, so it wasn't really. No, but it was a great relationship. I really respect him. You don't see me go on podcast. I went on his podcast twice, so you know how much respect I have for him. So I'm really excited that I can play for him.
Luka and I spent some time yesterday up in my office just talking about the players on our roster he's played with, and kind of what he sees as sort of short-term and long-term needs. And I think we'll continue to have those basketball discussions. and get this roster to a championship level.
Where's number 77? 6'7", seventh campaign from Slovenia, Luka Dončić.
On the switch, Luka's got the big on him, tries the three, and hits it! The first of many to come for Luka Dončić as a Laker.